Part 2 on Venus in Virgo. So as I was leaving off, Venus in Virgo is a sign of self-correction. It's the sign of evolving to become a success. It is the medium point. It is the intellectual ability to understand how can you improve, how can you strive to be more perfect, okay? And in so doing this, you have to discern what partner is going to be right for you, and you have to see that you are needed with that partner who is going to be right for you. Okay? So you have to be constructively used. And this is what I discussed in my part 1. Now, this video in combination with part 1 is going to give you guys all the information you're going to need on Venus and Virgo. So let's jump in. The real hardest aspect of Virgo is understanding everything about this placement and understanding what is perfection. Like, what is the perfect relationship? What does this look like? Okay? Because the way that Venus in Virgo is perceived negatively is when it's being put in a situation where it's like, why is this person complaining to me? Why is this person seeing the negativity of our relationship? Why can't this person just come accept what we are? You know, are they making issue? Why are they making issues? Okay. This is a placement where you have to ultimately come within terms of what is perfect. And you have to meet that with the partner, and you have to communicate that with the partner. And once you have gotten to that place of the best that you two can do, you have to take a step back. Okay? Because if you don't take a step back, you're going to be viewed in a negative way, because it's going to be viewed by the partner as though you are not you're never satisfied, you're never happy, you know. Your perfectionism, it becomes your detriment, okay? In relationships, okay? You have to understand too that Virgo is an energy where it's really meant for self-checking. It's not really meant for community checking or for connecting with a person. Virgo is best when it's just applied to you as an individual. So you're always going to be a little misunderstood, especially in the beginning, okay? This is why time is of the essence when you're dealing, especially with earth signs, because it takes time to see the value of the earth signs, okay? That's the whole point of earth, is developing the maturity of seeing that we have to be strategic in our relationships. We have to be strategic in order to truly get to better relationships. Relationships are not just naturally good. Relationships have to be strived to be good, okay? And so you're very helpful. You're very almost medicinal. You can be very healing. And one thing I will give you guys a tip on, which I think you a Virgo person will feel very amazing about this, is that Virgos do so good in charity work. They do so good in serving the community. You have to be able to take some of that energy off of your partner when the time comes, okay? So you want to make sure that you have enough tasks to do in the day. You want to make sure that you have enough things to do in the day in order so that you are not being too much, because you can overwhelm a person. It's very easy for you to overwhelm a person, okay? It's like the earth and the water. You know, the water comes into the earth and it goes back into the ocean, you know? You are a person that, you know, there has to be a flow with you. And when you are when you're too up on people, it just doesn't communicate very well, okay? So these are going to be mostly your blind spots These are going to be the blind spots that you're going to have to actually take some time to self-evaluate, to self clear up, because once you have achieved that, then you're going to be ultimately truly ready for a relationship. You're just like Pisces in a lot of ways, where initially by yourself and in the beginning maybe you're not necessarily positive, but when you look at the bigger picture and you get to you get older and you get more mature, you say like, wow, you're really helpful. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be coming to you guys with more. Also, another thing that you guys should know is that Venus in Virgo is most compatible with Venus in Capricorn and Venus in Taurus. So I do recommend that you watch those videos, because those signs are so compatible with you, because they are looking to achieve the exact same energy as you, which is consistency, reliability. But they're going to show you a different way of being effective in that. Like, how do they go about that? So that's going to give you more strategic moves in order to, develop yourself better. So these are people who are going to be most compatible with you. Okay? And so I do recommend that you kind of strive, especially when you're in a situation and maybe you're a little older in age and you're looking to just go ahead and settle down. I do recommend that you kind of seek those people out more so. And Venus and Pisces is also just a good placement to develop a friendship with, because like I said in my first video, you are two sides of the same coin. You guys are very much the same sign. So maybe you're not totally compatible with each other, but if you have a friend who has Venus and Pisces, you're going to be able to see your reflection. You're going to be able to see how you are in reverse. And that's going to give you a lot of insight as far as what's the overall picture that you're going to be looking to maybe obtain, in order to know when to pull back and when to do the work that you need to do in order to achieve that validation. Okay? So I hope you like this video. Goodbye and namaste.